There you go, Tom. This is knocked the dead clear off of this down to the base coat. I got a little metal showing here and there. I'm going to go ahead and seal it with the 2K sealer. And we're going to go with the black sealer. And we'll go with the green paint. And we'll go with the clear. I'll just show you my procedure. This is 180, lightly gone over with some 400 wet. Smooth it down a little bit. And now we're going to go with our 2K sealer. So let me get you set up on the stand. So I'll go ahead and leave this on for you, Tom, and run you through how I do it. Always be sure to strain that sealer really good, Tom, because it can get gritty. So you always want to order that sealer in quarts is my recommendation. So let me go ahead and get the hood on, and we'll get going on this. Got to turn the fan on so they get that going. One coat, let that flash off. I like to put 2 coats of that down. And we'll go right to the paint. Let that flash, and we'll be in business. So, there we go. I'm going to get it in the frame there. So we'll let that flash off for a second or two. And, watched a couple of HPR's videos last night. Had to get caught up. Need to get caught up on some vids. I'm gonna work on the double-headed shark when we get home, so that'll be cool. You guys want to check that out. I think we're gonna do a little Bondo work on them, and then go with the poly surfacer, and then we'll start priming. I ended up having to prime the other ones 3 times, and still wasn't completely happy with them, but they were okay. We'll see how that goes. Might get more sharks to do, I don't know. It was pretty labor intensive though. You guys watched the videos, and it's hard to explain that to somebody, you know. So I don't know, we'll see where we're at on the sharks. I know I have 3 more to spray, the 2 little guys and the coffee table. So concentrate on getting that done, work on that tonight, and see where we're at from there. As the sealer flashes off at snail speed. It's pretty cool today. Weather's cooled off again. So just trying to squeeze this one in. We got another one out there that's the roof, and there's a bunch of them lined up here. Sent a bunch of them to Mako. Yeah, we do send them to Mako. I just can't do the big stuff anymore, so anything that I don't want to do, we just send down the road. But you know, I do a couple little hoods here and there. It gives me a little bit of pocket money, but the big jobs just kill me, so I can't do them anymore. So the local Mako takes probably 2-3 of them at a time, usually the all overs, and it's that time of year we sent 3 of them. And tax season, you know, you want to have the lot full, so I try to keep up with little fender benders, little stuff, and all the big items go down the road, Mako, and they do their magic for $250 or $300 bucks, whatever it is. I don't know. It's cheaper than it should be. And, every once in a while, you get a good one. Last 2 we sent, we got 1 crappy one and 1 good one. So I don't know if it was 2 different painters, or they prepped them different, or one shines like a new penny and one's flat, like you know, hot rod flat. So I guess that's in, so it doesn't hurt. So it's taking forever to flash off here. Very slowly happening. We're at the 8-minute mark, and might be a long video. I'm gonna try to shut this door back here a little more. So yeah, I've been watching the race videos a little bit. Been guilty of that. Love those in-car camera shots, like taking a ride all over again, but I noticed that the shift light never goes off on that thing, so I have to do something with the gear change, or put a bigger chip in it there, you know, to get more RPM, the light to come on a little later. But, I think that's a 6200 or 6000 chip, so all the lights on, the motor's not buzzing that hard. But it was eating that gearbox up, man. When it doesn't run good and it's all squirrely, it can't get through the gearbox like that. So I hope you guys had fun going to the track. That was pretty cool. And, I'm gonna try to get some slicks for the car. Needs new tires really bad. Those are 8 years old, so actually about 9 years old now. I mean, it's only an 8-inch wide slick, so when it starts going bad, it makes the car really fun to drive, you know. So our 60 foot should be down in the 130s, and we were in the 145s. So clutch set a little soft. I don't know if you could hear it in the car, but you can adjust that also, how hard it hits on the leave. And I'm making motor contact with the ground on every pass, so I need to do something with the rear of the car to get a little stiffer, maybe increase the torsion bar load. I think I'm about the limit of the shock adjustment, so either need to go to a heavier shock with more dampening back there, or put a little more preload in the spring plate. So that was fun. So it's like watching a cake bake, obviously, taking forever. The guy with the 56 bug. I know you've been talking to Andrea back and forth about materials, but if you don't want to go with a flat color, I mean, I'd be willing to donate anything out of my cabinet for you to help you with your material costs. So I don't know if that's an option for you. I could probably make you a pretty sweet color with what I got in my cabinet. Maybe give me an idea of, you know, what kind of color you want. So I know it's sort of tough when you're starting out, and I know you've had that car a long time, so you're the kind of guy I like to help. You know, when you get the car painted, you probably won't get rid of it. So, you know, if I can help you with some materials that I have already, you know, and you're interested in that, I'd be more than glad to help you out that way. If you want a matted color, you just have to let me know. You know, if you could show me the Omni color chart, or maybe give me a number off the chip that you like, and maybe show me the chip online, do a video, and I could try to make you something real close, you know. And we have them matted clear, so a lot of times, you know, if you can show me what color you want, we can get close on the color and then just matte the clear and get the same effect. And anytime you do a faded or a matted color, I like to use the clear, because you get the UV protection. And when the surface is flat like that, believe it or not, it has a lot more sun attacks it a lot more than if it was a shiny surface. And so you want to be sure you have some UV protection. So I just thought I'd throw that by you. And Turbo Cobra, I got your seam sealer gun all out today. Andrew's going to get that packaged up and send that to you. Your C-part gun. And Tom, your stuff went out this morning. I made you up some green, so you can base it there, and try to make it as close as I could to the Honda color. I was able to get rid of about 4 cans out of my cabinet, so I appreciate that. Gave you a little brown color, so that works out. So let's take a look at this. Going slow today, boy. A little cold, a little too cold, right on the borderline of making this happen. So this might be a long video or aborted. A little water here from somewhere. Time you get water, if you take a towel and just lay the corner on the water, you just suck it right up. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I don't know, this video might go way long. It looks like the flash time is taking forever here today. So no matter how long we have to wait, this is always much quicker than priming it and coming back the next day and wet sanding it and then starting your process the next day. This is more geared to the price that they want to pay for the repair. You know, you knock it down, you seal it, and you shoot it. And think the price definitely dictates the repair that you can do, you know. And when you're doing these cars to flip them like this, you know, it's all about getting it done as quick as you can. Ooh, that didn't mess my camera up there. So you can see it's got half the hood flashed off and half the hood not flashed off there. And it's gonna be a long one, boys. So I'm gonna go ahead and dust the second coat on here and hurry it along. Just tacking off pretty decent. I'll probably go ahead and shut this off, and you guys got the basic sealer concept. You know, you saw the hood. I'm going to go right to the sealer, and we're going to go right to the paint. So I'll probably turn this back on when I start painting, turn this off, let the splash roll longer, throw another coat of sealer on there, and I'll turn you guys back on when we're throwing down the green.